Hey everyone, this is Troy from Cooper Prince. You are watching Let's Talk Local from 216 Creative Studios. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cappuccino on another episode of Let's Talk Local. Look how many people we have here today. We got the full troop. But before we do that, listen, go to the Google box, to the old YouTube there, live tab 216 Creator Studios. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and share with your friends. Obviously, I already messed that up, so that's how easy it is to do this job. Hey, listen, we appreciate everybody's support for Let's Talk Local. For any community that needs it, feel free to reach out at info@216creatorstudios.com. If you want to be on the show, we're here to help. Okay, so today we are dealing with Troop 1923. Very exciting times. So we're going to go around the table here. Let's go ahead and throw out our names, and then we'll start drilling you with the really hard questions. And I believe it's Bryn, right? Let's start with you, Bryn. Bryn, first and last name.
Bryn Sebastian.
Holly Haas. Natalie Sataki.
Anna Griswold.
And Drew Cappuccino. Hey, see how well that worked? So I don't know if you guys know this, but I am an official Girl Scout cookie tester. You don't look sugar-coated and sweet like me without knowing cookies, okay? So a couple things real quick. It's not easy to do what you do as far as selling these cookies, because in the green room right before we started, we were talking a little bit about being in below zero weather, right, in front of a Starbucks, and trying to get people to buy these cookies. Give me, Bryn, let's start with you. Give me one of the worst scenarios selling cookies that you had to do.
Not having a box that everybody wants.
So you run out of a certain cookie.
Absolutely.
Right? Oh, okay. Well, did she take your answer? She did. You have another one in mind?
Probably. Sometimes it can be really windy and it'll knock stuff over.
Oh, yeah. The display, the table, and you guys, as you can see, the beautiful setup here on our table, they do that. This is like second nature to them, getting all that set up, right? How about you?
Well, as I mentioned before, the really cold weather during winter does not help.
Yeah. And is there a time of year where that just cuts off? Like, why are you guys out there in such cold? I mean, I know you're troopers, right? But why is there a winter cookie sale happening? Why is it not like spring and summer only? Is there a reason for that?
I'm actually not completely sure, but I know people just like cookies. Normally, like, we also sell candy during the fall area, but that's not as like widely known. Cookies is more like the big thing. So.
Wow. You know what I heard? Blah, 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 candy. Blah, 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 blah. That's pretty good, though. No, and I get it. So you sell different items. You sell candy, you sell cookies. So probably there's some seasonal stuff that goes on with that. Wow, that's tough. And is there a badge that you get for dealing with the tough seasons of selling cookies?
Yeah, we get badges if we opt into the prizes.
Oh.
Because there's like, we have like a cookie order
Like
getting
levels.
Yeah.
Oh.
And people write their names down, and that's how we like collect the stuff. So.
I think different levels, you get a certain amount of patches. So it could be like plus 500.
Huh.
You sell more than 500 boxes, or like plus 1,000 you sell.
Yeah, see, she's better explaining than me.
Well, no, that you did very well, actually. So You make the millions of dollars by selling cookies, and you get a batch. That's what you're telling me. Awesome.
And some fun prizes.
Well, yeah, no. Well, at least you get prizes out of that, and
There's like cookie rewards and stuff. Like I think last year they had Disney if you sell a certain amount of cookies.
3,200.
Yeah.
Disney World.
Yes, Disney World. You go. They do the whole entire trip. You get to take adult and you.
Huh.
And you go for I think 4 days or something.
Well, at least you get to take an adult because it'd be kind of weird if you just went on your own. Wow. That's actually kind of a cool prize,
Yes.
because Disney World is, and we got some moms out here outside the green room here. And that's, for a family of 4, you're talking like a week, you're talking easy $20,000 to hang out at Disney World and do all this stuff, So what about you?
Well, to add on kind of to what Natalie said, with it being extremely cold, and also, so I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, like with the drive-through. It's kind of,
Hold on. Did you just say you worked at Dunkin' Donuts? Or you
No,
work
I
at
don't
Dunkin'?
work.
You sell cookies and you sell
I-
donuts?
no.
You're like my new best friend.
No, I sell cookies, and I'm like right next to the drive-through.
Oh, right next to it, right?
Yeah, and I like smile and acknowledge, and they just drive by.
Wow. Well, and that brings me to my next question. So, who here has the best cookie pitch when selling cookies?
Bryn.
Brent, all right, let's hear it.
Well, would you like to buy some cookies? You could get 4 for 20.
Wow, 4 for 20. You go right in for the jugular. You go like, it's gonna be $20, but you're gonna get 4 boxes. Wow, that's pretty good. Do you have a certain pitch you go with? That's actually really good.
I usually I'm like, would you like some cookies? And mention like something we're working towards or something. We do a trip every year for Girl Scouts if we get enough money for it.
So you put on the puppy eyes, and you're like, if we sell enough cookies, we get to do this trip, right? Wow, that's really good. You act it out. You say it real slow. You just kind of put your head down as you say it.
You gotta be
Like-
freezing cold. one
Yes,
day,
you're
shiver.
shaking, the ultimate suffrage to sell these cookies. Good job. Proud of you guys. You want to work for the studio? How about you?
Sometimes like I'll start like striking up a conversation with them, and I'll be like, sometimes they'll be like, all right, I'll take a box. I'm like, I could give you $5, or you could get another box.
Whoa. I like that. Because it's like, you already got the cookies you like, but you can get another box instead of the change. I think that's really good too. These guys are salesmen. I love it. What about you?
Well, for me, I normally say, good morning, would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? And if they'll say, like, no, then my sister sometimes comes with me, and she brings out the puppy dog eyes.
Is it time to go home? Right? That's awesome. You guys are fun. There was a quick story was coming out of a Jewel, and I think that's how I met you guys, to be honest with you. And there was the Boy Scouts selling the popcorn, and it was like a trail mix, and there was a young kid, cute as a button, and he was just like, sir, and I'm like, give me your best sales pitch. I did the same with you, right? I'm very animated, as you well know. And he was like, this costs this costs this. I'm like, no. I'm like, all right, so when they come out of that store, I want you to tell them, hey, the weekend's coming. It's going to be Netflix and popcorn time. What goes better with Netflix than popcorn, right? And he was like, oh, okay. And the dad starts perking up and looking at me. And I'm like, and then the best target is if you get the older people that come out and they're shuffling their feet, you want to tell them about the trail mix because the popcorn might hurt their teeth. And I said, so you just be like, hey, no problem. You can't do the popcorn. But just for you, we have this trail mix that'll work perfectly for your night. And he was like, I'm like, all right, go give it a shot. So a woman came out and he was like, hey, if you're going to watch a movie over the weekend, we have the popcorn you're going to need. And because you're old, we're going to give you the trail mix. And I was like, okay, see you later. And I left. I was like, okay, stop giving advice there, Cappuccino. You're ruining things, right? So that was fun. you guys have it down pat though. So, what made you want to do this? What triggered you to be like, I want to be a Girl Scout?
Well, when I was younger, I saw all the older girls going to like day camps and night camps and doing all these fun things and selling cookies, and that just really inspired me to be one.
Oh, well, that's a great answer. You?
I joined because a lot of friends I knew were in it, and they seemed to be having a really fun time, and I was like, oh hey, there's some time
Something to
spend
do,
with my friends.
and you get to be with your friends,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's a good answer.
When I was younger, I remember like I didn't have many friends, and so I was like, "Mom, can I do Girl Scouts?" And I bugged. Oh my god, I begged her so much. I was like, "Mom, can I join?" It was like for at least a year straight, and she's like, "Oh, fine."
Wow,
I just wanted to try it out.
you just wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
The no answer here would have been like, my mom made me do it. She said I had to pick something. That was me as your age. My dad was like, my dad made me come. So are you having fun
Absolutely.
doing what you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you guys have the gear. You got some badges, some pins going on, and the pins, are those the new badges, or do they have a different meaning to them?
They represent different things. So like all of these, I believe, are how many years we've been in it.
Whoa. Okay.
And then some of these badges here, they're like, we had to do like, for building, we had to build like a birdhouse, I believe. And so we got a badge for finally like building something, creating something.
And how did your birdhouse come out?
Interesting.
That's the most accurate answer.
Same answer. Interesting. You? What about you? Yeah. Okay. Do birds live in them?
I never tested.
Ish.
I don't think I put mine out.
I think it's still in my room. I'm
The
pretty sure
dust is living in it.
it's like rotting on my floor somewhere.
Wow.
Well, it's just like times passing through it.
Right. The paint's already chipping.
Yeah.
But
Right.
at least we know how to build one now.
It's
right?
got a patina. Nice. Nice. And this old birdhouse could be a show for you, for sure.
Exactly.
What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Or
are you just sick of Girl Scout cookies?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I was just going to say, hey, listen.
My favorite is personally tagalongs.
Okay. Why is that?
It tastes so good to me. I love peanut butter and chocolate, and like, who loves it better when it's combined?
Yeah, peanut butter chocolate. That's all I heard. Okay. You?
The one that's leaving this year, s'mores.
Why is that leaving?
I have no idea.
Well, we should protest that.
Exactly.
I'm making a petition, man.
What about you?
My favorite is also the tagalongs.
Tagalongs are good. They're one of my favorites, so I ain't gonna lie.
I have two favorites. One isn't here anymore. The Savannah Smiles.
What was that?
It's kind of like the lemon up. It was like a lemon cookie
Okay.
with I think a little bit of powdered sugar on it,
Oh, that doesn't sound bad at
and
all.
then s'mores, which they're also getting rid of.
Wow. So what is the coconut caramel?
The Samoas.
Yeah, that's like, that's what's going to put me in a grave. I ain't going to lie. Because I can eat boxes of those.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's one of
allowed
our
to.
top sellers.
I bet. So those and the tagalongs. And I think my wife is Thin Mint.
Yep, that's the biggest seller
Yeah,
we have.
is it?
Yep.
I
Hey.
still love them.
And you can't go wrong with like a minty, chocolatey,
Right.
delicious.
You can like add it to anything. Like you
I
can
know.
crumble it up, add it to like ice cream.
Keep talking.
You could put it in like a blue
Oh, yeah.
blender. a
You
blue
could-
smoothie.
Grate that right over my cappuccino, which would be, girl. If you could design your own Girl Scout uniform, what would it look like?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, they're going to get a little tricky.
I think we would still have the vest.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you're like an older Girl Scout like us, I feel like the vest would have multiple colors from all the years you've been in,
Ooh, that's cool.
in all the colors, and also the patches.
So it shows the levels that you actually been through.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
I think
You're going to have to beat that answer, right?
I can't beat that.
Yes, you can.
Believe
Determination.
in yourself.
I think around the same thing. I think I'd make the fabric more flexible, maybe more thicker for like because of the winter,
Absolutely.
and flexible because we do like adventure stuff and
Fun activity.
Flexible, a little bit of warmth to it too, right? Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Even like 2.
They don't think of that when they probably put the ones together. Are there different? Is there a winter uniform that you have now, or is it all the same?
So we just wear our winter clothes and then just this on over.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's just a vest.
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So it's not like the superhero team outfit of any
Sadly,
kind.
no.
It could be. You could design it to be that way. And what about you?
I'd probably keep the vest, and then I don't know. I would like pockets on it. I feel like that'd be way more convenient.
Yeah.
Everybody needs pockets. Yeah,
You
I
know,
can agree with
and I
that.
feel like it would be kind of cuter too if you like messed around with it. I mean, I think like still the badges and stuff.
Are you in design at all? Because that's awesome idea.
Oh no, but sometimes I just like randomly think of stuff.
Creative? Are you like to draw or sketch or do any of that stuff?
I
Creative?
doodle.
Okay. Well, in Spanish.
In Spanish. It's always the
Same
doodling.
Oh, How about you?
I'd probably keep the vest, but make it a little longer for
Okay.
the fun patches because we've had this for 3 years, and it's hard to fit everything.
Everything after a minute, right? And so those are sewn on, correct?
Yes.
They're not the iron on. No.
Some you can sew hot glue, mid.
Eh.
Yeah. Like when we run out of room, I remember, I think it was when I had my brownie vest, I had so many patches, I had to staple them down. I had to like staple them down.
So you stapled them in.
The ones that hung off the back, yeah.
Why not?
Exactly.
It's creative. So what is a brownie compared to a Girl Scout?
It's the vest is brown.
Is it the same type of
So
group? Is it before a Girl Scout? Is it?
It's a different level, like
just age wise.
Yeah, like there's daisies, like kindergarten to first grade, I think.
Yes. So
Second
6th to 8th is juniors. I believe
Wait, 6 to 8.
sixth
Oh,
to
8
eighth, yes.
is my bad.
And then I think 3rd to 5th.
3rd to 5th.
3rd to 5th is
Green.
brownies.
No, it'd be green because junior and then.
Oh yes, the green,
that.
and then brownies, and then the blue.
Huh.
From is it kindergarten or first grade?
Kindergarten to first grade, I think.
It's
because
okay.
I was in second grade.
Like kindergarten survivalists
Yeah.
kind of thing?
But theirs were so cute back then. It was like
It's like a daisy.
it was
vest.
like
Yeah,
an
it's like
art
more
vest.
Mhm.
So you had like an art thing where you could put stuff in.
And
Well,
Daisy on the front.
well, that sounds a lot cooler.
unique. Yeah.
It was somewhat convenient, but you
Yeah,
gotta put it around your neck and tie it.
Huh.
to like earn flower petals.
Oh yeah, there
Yes.
were like almost apron like.
Yeah, and different patches for different levels as well.
Wow.
That's right, the unique ones.
So who here was also a brownie?
I was
So who sews their own patches on?
Some of the time.
You're like ish.
Ish.
So is that mom? Does mom sew the
Yes.
patches on for everybody?
My
Yeah.
neighbor does.
Does mom get a patch for sewing patches?
They
My mom-
should.
I think my mom
I should.
gets a patch, but she loses it, and so it just is gone in the entirety of my house.
You're like, it's just,
Might be in the basement, might be in the
it's there somewhere. We're just gonna say that. Wow, great ideas, by the way. And I'm learning a lot right now about how the whole survivalist structure works. From and I think my wife, when she was young, it was Indian princesses or little princesses, or it was a very similar camping urn badges and stuff like that. I don't even know if that's around anymore. It shows you my age. It shows you her age. No offense, honey. So you guys wanted to be part of something at a very young age, and that's pretty cool. So is that what the deciding factor was? Since you were brownies, you were like, nope, gonna take that next tier. Were all you on agreement? Were you all friends prior to this?
Well,
She's like, no, I hated them. I want nothing to do. I'm just
when
kidding.
we were really young, we kind of stuck to people we knew because
Yeah.
we were all at different schools. Well, like not all of us, but most of us went
Okay.
to like North and Coventry, and like just even out of the different.
Yep.
districts.
Originally, I was the only one that went to Coventry.
You and
Yes.
Jaden.
Yeah, the borders are a little strange, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
as soon as we started becoming more as a troop and doing more things, we started becoming like really good friends and.
So you guys are tight edge friends right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's
See
awesome.
Each other in the halls, like Hey,
You guys got that secret handshake? Is there a secret handshake?
We should make one.
we should.
Oh my God, there's no secret handshake. You're welcome. Okay. I just came up with that for you. Give me one hilarious story during an event that you had to do.
Like during cookie selling.
Doesn't matter. An event, camping event, could be hiking event, could be cookie selling.
Okay, I have one. So it was the last following year. We were camping
Okay.
for the first time as a troop.
Oh, I
No.
think I know.
Everybody's like, oh no, not
Yeah.
this story, abort.
It was an amazing day. We were at Six Flags water park having a blast, and then we went to a campground to go camping about an hour away. And it was perfect day, no weather, no nothing. And so overnight, there started a storm rolling in, and we all slept in like an 8 or 9 person tent. And so it was fun. And I woke up at 2 a.m. Everyone else was asleep, but I looked up and I see water dripping all over me and my pillow, and nobody was up, and I started dragging everyone to the middle of the tent so no one else would get wet. And everyone woke up, and so it was like a really big storm, and I think hail was coming down soon. So we went to
The bathroom.
bathroom and was in there for about like 30 minutes, and we said,
Yeah.
okay, this is the game plan. We're gonna run out there, grab everything, throw it in the car, and come back to my house, sleep for 3 hours, and then come back here to go zip lining.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's a crazy. I think it was your mom that was kind of telling me the
Yes.
last time I saw her telling me that story. That was crazy. That was out in Geneva, right? Was that in Geneva? Yeah. So that's I guess you roll with the punches when you're in something like that. But you survived it.
Yeah.
Was there a certain badge that you got for, tragedy badge or anything like that?
Didn't get that, but we got.
She's like,
one
we
for
should have gotten one.
the zip lining and ropes course afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. What about you? Anything funny?
Probably around the same thing, but I think it might have been a year ago, maybe 2. We went. We were in. What were they called? They were the tents that were off the ground.
Oh, yurts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yurts.
We were in
Oh.
yurts, and I don't think these yurts were used in like years because they were like. We found like a couple of
Wolf spiders.
wolf spiders.
Oh boy.
My mom got a bug in her pants,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
and
It was hilarious.
someone found a dead mouse. In
Oh,
the
yeah. No, that's out.
We
No.
all had to sleep. Everybody was miserable because
Did one person at least stay up and guard,
Yes.
and then you guys would take turns, kind
We
of
have
thing?
like a bug net type thing around our.
Yes, we have bug nets.
one of the girls, my friend, she didn't bring a net. She brought a net, but it was like a square. Like it did not look like it was supposed to come. She was miserable the whole time.
Oh no.
Mosquitoes and
Mhm.
all the bugs.
You would have been better off in a tent
Yeah.
at that point, like versus an old yurt.
Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious.
I did not feel safe.
Well, listen, I do a lot of camping, and I used to do survival jobs back in the day. So I can tell you, there's a lot of things that I would agree with you, where you just are like, you have that feeling deep down where you're like, something doesn't feel right. But when you make it to morning, you're like, how did we even make it to morning?
Exactly.
Right? Right. What about you? Do you have a funny story or a crazy story?
I don't so much as crazy, but my sister, she's like 11, and she has like special needs and stuff.
Okay.
And I brought her along, and we were selling Girl Scout cookies in front of Sam's Club, I believe.
Okay.
And there was this guy, and it was he was like really nice and stuff. And he's like, "Hey, are you selling Girl Scout cookies and stuff?" And he was talking to my sister, and Katie's like, my sister's name Katie, and she's like, "Hi, you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies?" And he's like, "Sure. What do you have?" And I'm like telling him, like, "All right, Katie, that one's the peanut butter, and this is this." And she's like repeating the exact same thing I'm telling her. And he's like, "Oh, sounds good." And I'm like, "All right, Katie, tell him about the rainbow box."
Oh, I remember that.
And she's like, "We have a rainbow box." And he's like, "Oh, what's that?" And so I'm like telling my sister what to say. I'm like, "All right, see, we have all the flavors inside this one box, and you can get it." And she's like, "Okay." And so she says it, and then he's like, "Oh, great, I'll take one." And Kay's like, really?
That's a great
It was so
story.
wholesome. It was so fun.
That's a great story.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we were together.
We were
with that.
together.
Come on in. Yeah, look, they just keep on coming, folks. Here, grab a seat in the deck chair here. You're last, so you get the deck chair. That's awesome. So, how about you?
Well, I remember, I think it was 3 years ago? We got to go to the Wildman Adventure Resort. And we were whitewater rafting.
That sounds awesome. Number one.
And so we stopped on this like little kind of almost island type thing.
Yeah.
We were exploring, and when we went back onto the rapids, Jaden, she's not here at the moment, she apparently found a toad that was drowning in the water. She took the toad and she put it in her like kayak or whatever we were in, and down the rapids she went.
Wow. You guys live on the edge.
Yes, we do.
I'm telling you. So we have a new player in the game here. Okay, so give us a name.
Mackenzie
Hi, Mackenzie. What's your last name, Mackenzie?
Hall.
Mackenzie Hall.
Yep.
And how long have you been with Girl Scouts?
Since kindergarten, so that's like 8 or 9 years.
So
Yeah.
it's the brownie thing that we were
Yeah,
talking about in the build up. I'm learning as I go.
The brownies. Yeah.
And so give me your best cookie pitch.
My best cookie picks.
Yeah. If you're gonna sell me a box of cookies, what are you saying?
Well, I'm gonna be smiling like really big, and I'm gonna go, "How are you?" And
I'm doing well.
so I'm gonna like present you a box, and I'm gonna be like, you know, Thin Mints, right?
Yeah.
Thin Mints are so good.
Oh.
Everyone likes Thin Mints.
They do.
And then you're gonna be like, well, what if I don't like Thin Mints?
What if I don't like Thin Mints?
And I'm like, well, you know someone that likes Thin Mints.
That's true. I do know something.
Exactly. So.
But
get a
that
box
means I
of Thin
probably
Mints.
buy the Thin Mints, and then probably have to buy the box that I like. Too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And then it'll be buy one get one at regular price, right? Okay, that's awesome. And then if what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
My favorite, I like Samoa's, which is like really basic, but then like more
Pounded.
more like a controversial pick. I really like the Do-si-dos.
Oh, we didn't talk about the do-si-do.
I think those are like really
There's so many
common.
secrets about
They
these
taste like-
cookies too.
They taste like
There. I'm just
Like
uh,
love and
Nutty
unicorns.
Butters.
It's like Nutter
Yeah,
Butters,
they do.
yeah.
And then funny Girl Scout story.
It was okay. Where was it? It was last fall. What was that? I don't remember what that camp was called. We went to this overnight camp. It was like an hour away, and it was like they're like leveled tents. They're like
Oh, the yurts.
yurts again. Okay,
Yeah,
yurts again. This
yeah,
might be the
yeah.
same thing.
It might be
Hollis.
the same story,
Yeah.
but what's your perception of the yurt so far? I've gotten they were filled with dead animals and spiders, and little spiders,
So yeah,
and someone did bring a mosquito net of some kind.
for you.
I was in a different tent than Holly. It was I think me, Bryn, and another girl. And so me and Bryn we were getting ready for bed, and there was a spider, and it was on Bryn's bed. I think. And
No, it was on like the door frame. It was like on the door, and we grabbed another girl's.
Yeah, I am about to. The girl.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did you do?
It was.
her finish.
It was
Okay, I'm gonna let
It
you
was
finish
kind
this
of-
story.
okay. There's
There's a
a giant
controversy
spider.
there.
It was scary. It was like horrific. Like it was like if it bit us, we thought we were gonna
Oh,
die.
yeah, you need to be a ninja right now.
And then so our friend, she had this weighted dinosaur stuffed animal.
Okay,
As a pillow.
It was okay.
that's fair. I have one too.
I
Dinosaur.
It's adorable.
It's from Target. I love them. I love them.
Okay,
But there was nothing to kill the spider with. So
this pearl's pillow.
We grabbed them.
we might have thrown her dinosaur pillow at the spider.
And did we kill the spider with the?
No, we don't know where it went.
It
That's the worst part.
We gave it back to the
Because
girl.
now it's loose and it's angry.
So what? No.
Did you leave cookies at the door to keep it at bay?
that would have gone as like a raccoon.
Well, better a raccoon than a wolf spider.
I guess they are,
out
but
there.
they're both.
Raccoons are cute. They need hugs.
They do need
They do know.
hugs.
My youngest daughter will tell you, "Oh, that snake needs a hug." I'm like, "No, it doesn't." And she loves everything. You can't kill an ant in front of her; she'll be so upset. Well, awesome. So we got you're pretty much caught up with us. So you did the brownie thing, and then so your badges. So
Yeah.
if you had a chance to design your own vest or your own uniform, what would it look like?
My own uniform? Well, I think it'd be, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of like a cuter color, maybe pink.
Okay,
Like pink, like a light
Pink.
we're going
pink.
pink.
That could
Okay,
Okay.
Preppy and cute.
right.
Yes.
You stand bright in the woods.
Yes.
You don't blend in with anything.
No.
Never
Safety
getting
vest.
lost.
That's right.
Safety.
Safety first.
I'd probably have, I don't know. I like these designs. I think this is like the little like the pockets are cute.
Yes,
The
the
little
pockets.
collar. I don't have a collar, but Bryn's collar is cute.
You have a pocket?
No.
Yeah, nobody has a pocket.
I have
I like
enough
Bryn's
to
vest.
I have pockets.
Bryn has a fancy vest. I
You
like
do
Bryn.
have a fancy vest.
We had an option.
It's like a Civil War shirt that you cut the sleeves off of.
Yeah, she's
You know.
decorated.
She definitely did.
like a Christmas tree.
You got
Aw.
like military awards on one side.
Yes.
Wow. And so is there a leader of the troop as far as up here?
The parents.
Just the parents.
Yeah.
But within your
Yeah.
group there's not a captain or anything like that.
No.
Doesn't
I don't
look
think
like
the captain. If there would be a captain, it would be Bryn.
Oh, is everybody agreeing on that?
Yeah, I mean, she
Yeah.
sells easily the most cookies.
Yeah.
Double whatever I make, and I'm second. So
If there's an event, Bryn's there. So
And how do you do in cookie sales? Pretty good?
I do all right.
I wasn't like a trick question. It was
No.
pretty good.
The thing is, booths are like really cold. So some year it kind of depends on my motivation because they are very very cold, and some days you don't want to deal with all that. So
I get it.
It's a hit or miss.
yeah.
I got it. You guys ever use pocket warmers?
Oh yes.
That's-
Feet
Mhm.
and
Heated-
pocket warmers.
You know they make heated gloves now. They make heated gloves, heated vests.
Why have
heated
they
shirts.
heated vests?
where is this Costco?
What? She's like, wait a minute, what?
I love Costco.
You can. I mean, listen. I'm not going to promote a store out there, but it rhymes with Amazon.
Oh,
Um,
I'll have to look
but
it up.
yeah, you know, I got a couple Christmas gifts that way, and I'm like, listen, I go outside right now like this. I wear my fat jacket every day. It works out well. People look at me and go, "How do you do that?" So moving forward, if you can create a new badge, what would it be and why?
that's a hard one.
Oh,
I
no.
think, I don't think it should be a badge for us. I think it should be a badge for the troop leaders
Ooh.
because they don't get enough credit for what
Whoa.
they do,
Yeah.
and I think they deserve like a
Whoa,
pat.
some brownie points. You are in sales.
Yes.
Holy cow. Is she gunning for a new like instrument or something? Wow, that's well put. What would be the badge?
I think it would be. I don't know what it would be, but I know it would be for helping out so much
Okay.
and just being there and for what everything we do.
Yeah.
They set everything up for
Yeah.
us. They do half of
A
it.
badge and a bottle of wine. Sounds like a great idea. You?
Tragedy badge.
A what?
A tragedy badge.
That's what I was gonna say.
Now you gotta think of something else. Okay, so tragedy badge. Why?
Because we've been like through crazy situations.
That's
I
right.
think we deserve a badge for it.
I love it. What would the badge look like?
Maybe like a broken arm
Uh-oh.
on the back.
Like a
person
broken
cried.
heart,
A broken
a
heart.
broken little heart, or a broken cookie.
Aww.
Yes,
A broken cookie.
heart-shaped cookie and a person crying.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, like
That's a good
cookie
idea.
maybe, and then like a person crying like
You guys
in
are
the middle
very
of the cookie.
creative. All of you are very, very creative.
Big mind.
What would the badge look like for the parents, the adults?
It would be like a lady on it, and I feel like some like bright shiny things, like
Like goddess.
yes, the goddess.
Nice.
Maybe like a tiara
And-
too.
Like I don't know, it's like one of the superheroes you imagine.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like
Strong,
Yeah.
strong woman with wings.
holding cookies, holding the cookies.
Holding the cookies.
Yes,
I like that too.
absolutely.
We could always ask them to holding the cookies Strong woman with wings would be your badge. Holding the cookies or a bottle of wine. I don't know which one you want to go with. She's like, I don't know, ish. Good answers. How about you?
I don't know, maybe like a musical one, or like I don't know, maybe just like yeah.
So for a musical one, do you guys play instruments in Girl Scouts? You do.
Well,
I feel like no,
Questions
not
can go all
really.
night at this.
Well, we do like. No, never mind.
Not really. I'm just like saying like if you can make one, like maybe you do have like a scheduled like maybe like you're not gonna learn to play guitar in a day, but maybe you just like mess around with like a harmonica or
A talent badge.
Yeah.
Like a talent badge.
Yeah.
Like you, whatever your talent. Maybe it's music. Maybe it's something else. But it's your talent. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What would that look like?
I don't know. Maybe just like a
But I won't put you on the spot.
I'm making this up as I go.
No, that's all right. That's you're doing pretty well.
maybe the music note?
The scouts have trained you well, Padawan.
Yes.
What about you?
Oh, okay. I was thinking about this.
Okay, lay it out there for me.
So, I like, as we all know, I'm sure all of us have had very traumatic and scary experiences while being outside in the freezing cold, wondering, am I gonna get sucked up by the wind and crash into a building?
Whoa. This is a book waiting to happen. You know that, right? I mean, I got music playing in the back of my head right now as you tell the story. It's awesome.
Welcome to Troop 1920.
Right. It's a movie title, like I said before.
We should have autobiography.
We should recreate Troop Beverly Hills. We are Troop Beverly Hills.
We should do that. That'd be
We're
so funny.
absolutely Troop Beverly Hills.
A movie badge.
Ooh, look at us go. So I was thinking we should have like a temperature badge, and
Okay.
it will like change color or something
Ooh.
if it goes below
You're
zero.
thinking out of the box. You're
Look
thinking
at
out of the
you.
box.
Telling you, designer, man. She's a designer. You're going to be in marketing or in design. I can see it a mile
Maybe
away.
both.
Very
I
creative.
mean,
I
we
get
pick
bored
our
a lot.
electives
You should.
tomorrow for high school.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is designing an option?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interior designer.
And there's
Interior-
just like fashion too.
Yeah.
Wow, look
Think
at
about
that. But we're just all over the map, aren't
Yes,
we?
we are.
I love it. How about you?
I would probably do like a tennis badge.
Okay.
Ooh, like
So does everybody play tennis?
Not
I
that I know of.
Jaden does.
But like
That's yarn.
it could be maybe coming up with a new game to play with like a
Nice.
tennis racket, tennis ball. Maybe it's like one of the things to earn the badge, or
I love
maybe
that.
learn like kind of like a form like backhand for playing.
So okay, I love that, and I'll work with you on it. It could be, everybody in the troop needs to come up with their own game, and it's got to pass these requirements in order to get that.
Yeah.
Or even
I love that idea.
make up your own
Brilliant.
like board.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
How cool is that? I joined the Girl Scouts. That sounds fun. Okay, so last and not least, what advice would you give someone if they were thinking about joining the Girl Scouts?
Stay committed and keep fighting for it.
Nice, stand tall. Good mindset.
Get a heated vest.
Get a what?
Get a heated
Get a heated vest. Good advice.
Prepare for cold weather. Get a nice fuzzy coat.
Yeah, fuzzy coat, heated vest. Everybody's around the same temperature with that one.
Be sure to get like multiple versions of a pitch. Like have like a contingency plan if you're pitching.
Nice.
Be
like a
prepared.
Be
Yeah.
prepared.
Plan B.
It's a Girl Scouts
Plan
way.
B, plan B. See,
Love it.
I don't know. I make like 5 plans. in my head.
Contingency plans are
My dad
very
does
smart to
that.
do. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I had 5 trackers on when I went to a mall.
Oh,
Look at you. Hey, you guys are all smart.
I would say be committed because like the more you go in, there's loads of opportunities. Like so we all earned our bronze award, and
Okay.
you can also do your silver award and your gold award, which is the equivalent to an Eagle Scout award. Very good on like any resumes.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah,
college,
they put
yeah.
out our resume for college.
College,
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we get
Colleges
certain
and jobs.
We
yeah,
should probably
colleges
do
and
it.
jobs.
And so when you put that on there, what do you think that tells them?
we know what we're doing and like kind of.
You're a good leader.
Okay.
That we're very committed.
We've
Say
done
that again?
service hours.
You're a good leader.
Say that again.
That you're very committed.
Say that again.
We've done service hours.
Say that again. What's that?
I forgot what I said.
What? What do you think they're looking for?
That
What does
we're
that
what we're
mean?
doing.
know what we're doing.
Okay.
Hardworking.
You know, you guys are really intelligent, and that's exactly what that means. They know that you know how to play with a team. You're a team player, and it helps guide you towards what it is you want to do, right? And sometimes you go through college and you do that one thing and you're working hard to get that, and all of a sudden your brain goes, I don't want to do that now. You do something else, and you know what? That's okay too. It's always have the contingency plan, right? And always do, you know, kids that are, is anybody in sports here?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're like, what is this? Is that, it's not really a sport. It's ping pong. What are we doing?
Because like I do like the
City League volleyball.
yeah,
or, like,
I do like
Those
the
are sports.
Those are sports,
'cause
yeah.
I do it like seasonal kind of.
Oh, that's still, you
It's
still
not like
play
fun.
though.
Yeah,
You're an
it's a
athlete.
sport.
You're still a sport, right? And college kids, I ask them when they think they're going to go pro ball, if it's basketball, when I go, what happens when the ball stops bouncing? What are you going to do? They're not focusing on school, right? School first always. That's awesome. Anything you want to say to the world, Bren, about the Girl Scouts? And since everybody's heads voted you as the brave captain,
Oh yeah.
I want you to look right over that camera, and I want you to give your best piece of advice to anybody in the world about what the Girl Scouts are like and why you should join.
Girl Scouts are the best thing you could absolutely be in. We have fun, we work hard, and we sell, and we have life skills that a lot of people don't even know.
Well put. Well put. Now, is there any promotions coming up? Anything that we're working towards?
Yes, we are doing an end of the year for going on to high school, a trip to Mackinac Island.
Oh, love Mackinac Island. That's
Yes.
awesome. That's awesome. And then, so when can people start seeing the cookies sales happening?
Well, it's already started. Most of us have gone door to door and sending out videos.
Christmas just ended.
Well, you gotta get stocked up.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So you're hitting door to door too. huh?
Yes, we go around the neighborhoods. I personally like to make a video and send it to anyone I
Yep.
know if they're in a different state or not.
Okay.
And then we could send the cookies to them.
All right. So listen, folks. If somebody wanted to buy cookies from your troop, anybody that watches this video, how did they get a hold of you? Is there an email? Is there?
We
I
have
think
an
that's
online
true.
store.
Okay.
We all made accounts. Well, yes, through the Girl Scouts, and we have usually a little barcode.
Oh,
It
QR
takes us
code?
right to
Okay.
right to our website, and they can place in their order.
Well, fantastic. So this is what we're going to do here at 216 Creator Studios. They're going to send me that link. We're going to put it in the description of this video. So when it does go on air, listen, folks, check the description below, the old QR code and or the link to the store. Help out this troop. What a bunch of great girls that are really striving out there, working hard, and making a difference out there here in the local community in Montgomery County. And listen, Troop 1923. I almost said 26. I don't know why.
The movie title.
It is a movie title. One Place. No, just kidding. So 1923. You want to support the troop, support local. Always get your Girl Scout cookies from the ones who came to the studio here at Let's Talk Local. I'm Drew Cappuccino. 1923. The troop, the girls, the crowd's all here. We appreciate your time and your support here for the show. Until next time, folks. Let's Talk Local.